Good evening, everyone. An exciting finish to a rivalry game here at Dragon Stadium. Justin Rose in for Jeff Sloan and Michael Spath, joined by Nick Whitten. Sorry, bud. He's a Clarkston student, and, you know, he's holding out hope. Maybe we can get that Hail Mary in the end zone to tie things up late. Taryn Fritzsching, she's on the end as well. Sideline reporter for us here at SportsCaster.com. Great game, great finish. We'll start with you. I know it's okay. They'll play another game again. But still, the way this one ended, it seemed like they had opportunities, just couldn't quite capitalize.
I have to agree with you there. There was some slight confusion, I feel, with the pass interference call on that second-to-last drive, because I know, at least I thought that that would have given the Wolves a first down, but I guess not. Yeah,
there were some conflicting penalties. I didn't hear what Chris said on the broadcast. Not sure what the referee said to the crowd, but basically looked like a pass interference in the end zone would have given them a half distance to the goal and a first down. But there was a negating penalty in there somewhere, Taryn. Did you see or hear any of what the referee had said on that particular play?
It was extremely difficult to just really hear because referees a little bit muffled by not only the Clarkston sidelines but also the Lake Orion sidelines that both want their opinion to be heard on what they think happened. So it was really difficult to just hear what exactly had occurred during that time.
So they reran it. It was 4th and 12. Clarkston couldn't get any closer than that. Turnover on downs, and then Lake Orion able to basically run out the clock. They did have to punt the ball away, gave about 21 seconds left for Clarkston to try to move down the field. They did get into enemy territory, but that's as close as they were able to get. Then there was again, as the clock hit zeros, a roughing the passer penalty on Lake Orion. But somehow there was another flag on Clarkston, and the referee just said instead of an untimed down, the game is over. That prompted Clarkston's head coach to literally go after the referee, trying to find some sort of clarification on that one. But it's in the books at this point now. Lake Orion stuns, by a lot of accounts, Clarkston in this rivalry game. And I think you brought up the great point earlier, Nick, that they had a 10-game series lead all time, 34-24. Now it's 34-25. Lake Orion gets it done. You going to be okay? You going to sleep all right tonight?
I'll try my hardest.
Well, we're hoping to get some of the players over here from the winning team here momentarily. Our staff at SportsCaster.com tracking down some of the guys, and looks like they're on their way over here, so we'll try to make room for them here. Give them one of your headsets, and we'll have you step off the stage for a minute so we can bring them in. Come on over. Tristan, why don't you have a seat right there in his spot? Throw that headset on. What's up, man?
What's up?
Congratulations. How you guys feeling? What was the post-game chat all about?
You know, last week tough loss. This week, crosstown rival, big game. We were both 4-2. They decided to receive the ball to start the game, and that kind of lit a spark in us. And like we played amazing. I mean, the defense, you could tell they were pissed off about that, and it was just a great game.
Yeah, how would you say that you helped rally the team to victory today?
I feel like I kind of led the team in staying calm throughout the whole game. It was a really close game, so we had to stay focused. We couldn't make mistakes, and I feel like I was a big part of that.
You know, you guys, it's a rivalry game. Both teams 4-2. 4-3 doesn't feel as good as 5-2 does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, was that the message at halftime? Because, I mean, you guys weren't shocked that you were leading, but where were you guys at halftime with this game being where it was?
After halftime, I mean, we had some big plays in the first half. We knew that. We had a few mistakes, and we just focused on getting rid of those, and I feel like we did that in the second half. We played a great ball game.
Well, you guys were impressive tonight. What did you guys think of what happened with the last play of the game? I mean, roughing the passer, but then they had a penalty, and then the game was over. I mean, you guys are happy about that, right? But it's an interesting end.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was behind everybody. I couldn't watch it, but it was just a great ending to the game.
All right, so who else do we got up here? We've got Ryan. How do I say that last name? Rocheleau? Yeah. Okay, I got that one. All right, number 5, Kyle England. I can do that one. And then big number 1 here, Jayden Borrero. How about you? What did you think about this rivalry game, this rendition of it?
We had a bunch of energy going in this game. It was really close, so it really came down to who really wanted it more in the end. Especially since a lot of us are coming off injuries. You know, it's a pretty big step up.
I mean,
to win this game.
Week 7, who isn't injured? I'm injured, and I haven't even played it down yet. You guys have got to be beat up a little bit. Can you pass that headset off to the back there? There we go. We'll move it around. Musical chairs with the headsets on this one, because I want to talk to Ryan when he gets his headset on. Ryan, I want to ask you about that touchdown grab. I mean, that was pretty. What were you thinking? Take me through that play.
I mean, we run it in practice all the time. TR can throw it. I know he can, so I just trusted him, and then ball was perfect, and I just turned around and ran.
Homecoming victories, always special for you guys. Take me through your thoughts on this crowd, this environment. I mean, come on. It's mid-October, and we're all in short sleeves. Nobody's shivering. Nobody's cold. Nobody's wet besides the sweat. That's kind of nice for Michigan, right?
Yeah, it's definitely great. Great for Michigan.
So take me through this crowd. Were you feeding off them?
Yeah, of course, 100% feeding off the crowd. I love our student section. I love the fans and supporters we get in Lake Orion. It's just a great environment to be in, especially playing football.
I know that you guys don't have the OAA Red locked up. However, how did it feel to knock off your rival from sharing that OAA Red championship with Oxford?
I mean, after what happened last year, I think we just had a chip on our shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted it so bad, practiced like we wanted it, and just played like we wanted it.
So what's next for this team? Who you guys got? You got 2 weeks left in the regular season. One more win. Talking playoffs, baby. Playoffs, baby.
Yeah, playoffs.
So is that where your attention turns? Just a week at a time? Yeah, of course. You guys are going to say the coach speak.
Yeah.
Can we try to get a little bit about what it would mean for you guys to get into the postseason?
It mean everything for me. Senior year, I want to go out with a bang. I want my great quarterback here to go out with a bang.
And for an underclassman, hearing that from the leaders of this team, got to mean something, right?
It does. It really does. I mean, we all want it so bad. And, I mean, this group's going to be leaving, but they're special. So we just want to take advantage of it while we can.
Who do you guys – Taryn, do you know who they have next week?
They have Farmington.
Farmington.
So Farmington just came off with a win against Troy last night. So I think you'll be fine.
Nothing is for granted. Any given Friday night, anything can happen. Guys, great job tonight. Honestly, good win for you guys. Congratulations on the success tonight, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the playoffs soon, all right?
Definitely.
All right.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Enjoy the victory with your teammates. We appreciate it. Thank you for the sweaty headphones. That's great. Fantastic. We need some stuff here. All right, let's bring in our student broadcaster who was on the call for this one. I believe this is Anthony. Is this Anthony? Ayden. Ayden, come on in. Come on in, Ayden. Well, hell, how about that victory for your boys?
Oh, my Lord, that was amazing. Let me tell you, that was so fun to watch from up there in the booth. That was a big win for the boys. Big rivalry game. I'm so happy for them. This was amazing.
You know, and it's so funny because when we talk about SportsCaster.com and the opportunity that we give these students, and this is the first time you called a game, right?
Well, actually, no, I have done this before, just not obviously not for WJR. I have done it a couple times for ONTV, Orion Neighborhood Television.
Okay, great.
That we have in Lake Orion, so I've done it a couple times.
Okay, so you've done this a couple of times, and this one, the sound of your voice, it just feels a little different. It feels a little different, doesn't it?
It feels quite a bit different, actually. I mean, there was a lot of energy up there in the booth. Definitely pretty loud up there, losing it a little bit, but it's all for a good cause. It was amazing.
It's a big victory on homecoming. Taryn, can you pass your headset back here? I want to get Anthony's rendition of the game. There we go. Taryn, thank you so much. Taryn Fritzsching, everybody, doing it for the team, letting other people get a little chance. I gotta ask you, Anthony. You came here. You told me your hair was a little wild today.
Yup.
Your team didn't quite get it done, but what about your experience up in the booth today?
It was an amazing experience, you know. I've been dreaming about, like, pursuing this career path ever since I was a little kid, and hopefully this can help me, like, create the path to a future in broadcasting.
Well, you know they're going to make you cut your hair.
Yeah.
You got to cut your hair for a few years and get some experience, then you can grow it back out. I'm just, you know, from a seasoned vet to a young kid. I'm just joking with you, man.
I know.
You guys had a great call. I can't wait to watch. Do you guys? I mean, I didn't listen. I was on the sideline watching the game and getting highlights and stuff. Did you guys, either of you, go crazy for any of these plays? Did you have a moment where you kind of were like,
I was silent crazy. Like, I was over here doing this, like pumping my arms in the air, like for the touchdowns and stuff. But I was trying to stay a little bit quiet.
I got a little hype when there were a few, like, big hits, you know. Big hits bring a lot of energy, and that's, like,
Yeah, there were a couple moments with those hits all game.
We heard him on the sideline down here. He was down on the sideline with me, and we kept saying, "This game is not a lot of love for these two teams."
No love lost. Absolutely no love lost.
That's what you get with a rivalry. That's
exactly what you get with the rivalry. All right, let's go down the line here. Let's talk about our favorite moment of the night. All right, we'll start on the end with you, Anthony. Favorite moment?
Honestly, I'm not sure. There were a lot of great plays. If I were to say my favorite, it was definitely Alex Wyshenko's first option play where he took it like 50 yards, which led to us getting our first score of the game.
Okay, I like that play. What about you?
One of the two big plays for sure, but I'd have to go with the second one, the Tristan Hill pass to Ryan Rocheleau in the second half, kind of their opening drive of the second half. That made a statement for the Dragons in the second half, and it just kind of set the tone that they were not going to go down without a fight. They were going to hold that lead with whatever it took.
Do you see this guy with the hand movements and the pointing and like that? That's broadcasting 303. So he's already elevated his level from there. All right, what about you, Nick? What was your favorite moment tonight?
That 40-yard run in the fourth quarter was really good, but it got taken back by a penalty.
Yep.
But if that play stood, it was probably it would have been a game changer.
That could have been a big difference. That could have been a huge momentum swing.
Well, why don't you guys ask a couple questions to each other? I want you guys to have a little bit of time here. Well, I mean, you guys are now friends through this experience, but rivals in school now. You guys think you'll keep in touch through the broadcasting, SportsCaster.com? Give you guys another chance here?
Probably,
maybe.
yeah, fairly.
After you guys get over the fact that your team beat the other, or the vice versa, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What was it like down here in the tent, doing the pregame and like the postgame stuff?
You got a really good view of the field, definitely. That was one of my favorite parts, is you were almost right up next to the players. In between the drives, or in between the quarters, I'll be walking around the sidelines trying to get good views of the plays and trying to see like who's blocking, who's doing their part on the team.
That's sweet, man. That's sweet.
Yeah, you've got a notepad and you got everything going on. These three young men, great opportunity for them up in the booth, down on the sideline, and keep an eye out. SportsCaster.com coming to a school near you. We got plenty more, 2 more weeks of regular season football. We're going to have 1 week of SportsCaster.com during the postseason in Michigan athletics here on WJR as well. So, time to wrap things up, boys. I got to go home. You guys tired?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're all hyped. They're going to have a pizza party.
There's too much energy for me to be tired.
Too much energy from the rivalry, man.
Hey, we got to thank our WJR team of Ray Templin, Dave Rigger, Nick Roddy, and Chris Renwick. Of course, all of us here at SportsCaster.com, Marcus Pastoria, Steve Adams, Kristen Kajawa, Jeff Sloan, Michael Spath, and, of course, myself, Justin Rose. And, of course, these guys, they're the reason we do this. Taryn Fritzsching and these student broadcasters. Thank you so much for listening tonight. Hopefully you have a great night, and we'll see you next week.